to Honolulu, Hawaii as the sun sets on another Saturday of action in college basketball. Things are starting to get hype inside the Stan Sheriff Center for a Big West battle at the top of the standings. First place UC Irvine eyeing back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances, taking on Hawaii. Starting lineup for the home team, Rainbow Warriors. The tip is up and we're playing basketball in the island.
But they can play a half-court offense in the tournament, and they can defend you in the half-court. So when the possessions get valuable and shrink up, they're made for that.
Yeah, 15 seconds in first whistle, and Russell Turner already letting the officials know about it.
You think it's an important game?
3 seconds to shoot. Here's Zigmar's Rimo with the squared up jumper. Can't hit. Offensive rebound by the point guard, Drew Buggs. And he sets up the big fella, 7-foot sophomore.
It's going to be a big-time matchup with Carper and Green. They've got the same body type. They're not going to be Usain Bolt. They're not built for that. But they're going to try to ground and pound you.
Yasu Worku is the catalyst for this team, wearing number 24. Second leading scorer, just under 12 a game, also just under 4 assists per game to lead the squad. Here is Green, misses the baseline jumper, and the rebound corralled by Carper. As mentioned, the first 5 for the Bows, including Samuta Avea, their second leading scorer, putting in 11 points per game, missing the last 5 because of injury. And how about the backdoor cut there by the aforementioned senior?
Play hard against them. For Hawaii, they're dialed in. You can see them sitting down defensively and moving without the ball on 2 very good offensive possessions.
Yeah, nice pass there by Zigmar's Rimo. He is 6'7", leader in rebounds, but he's also second on the team, averaging over after missing the previous 5 games due to a back injury, unable to hit from distance.
Right now, in the gold jerseys, this is the style they want to play. Inside the paint.
That's going to be an offensive foul against Brad Green. And he comes off the bench.
Yeah, exactly. So you start with the punch, and Coach said that he wants to bring him off the bench so you can have that punch coming in, so there's no slippage from that front line.
Here's Drew Buggs trying to muscle his way in, sets up Zigmar's Rimo for the straight-on jumper. And UC Irvine making an identity under head coach Russell Turner for rebounding and playing defense. No call there. Belt missing the short jump hook, gets it back and puts it up and in.
I thought Belt got away with all for Coach Turner, who's a 3-time Coach of the Year and last year's Coach of the Year. He knows what he's talking about. He wants his team protected.
Yasu Worku is the team's second leading scorer, just under 2, very much a catalyst out there on the floor.
It's so amazing. UC Irvine is one of the most beautiful places in the world, just short of Hawaii. But it's a blue-collar team, so they ground you and pound you for such a sophisticated area.
The rim rocker there by Samuta Avea, making his returnless drought for Hawaii that lasted about 3.5 minutes.
Great start with him being so athletic and explosive. That's a great start for him coming back from injury.
Worku responds just like that.
Feeling it. It's the countdown for games, the days. They want to make their games count.
Yeah, strong senior class that's played together for 4 years here at UC Irvine. And we're going to have a reach-in foul. Test 6'3" freshman from Los Angeles, California. And now controlling for Hawaii, freshman Justin Webster. Gets it along the baseline. Webster, who started the previous 5 games in Avea's absence, coming off the bench once again. Justin Hensley gets it swatted away by Austin Johnson. And Hawaii's not going to get a shot off. A shot clock.
For Johnson, go straight up. You don't have to go up with an up and under. There's no shot blocking out there when he's that close to the basket.
Harper going back over the left shoulder, draws the whistle.
Hawaii is at home. They lost the first time around with UC Irvine.
Psychological. They have not beaten UC Irvine now in 5 games.
You go against LeBron James. You go against a Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson in my era. Before you take them on physically, you better get in their airspace mentally and emotionally.
Enjoying the contact there is Colin Velp.
Very program guy. He's established and up to speed in this game.
A lot of freshmen already getting in on this.
He and Johnson have the same body type, long, explosive, and long arms.
Here's Webster. The pull-up is good. 6'3".
Stansbury, he's been patient with his offense.
The riser falls short. Another board collected by Velp. And off and running goes Isaiah Lee.
Anteaters like to do. Space you out and try to get an open look.
And it is an open look. Is in this conference for CSUN.
All I know is Dad didn't shoot it like that. So he's got a pretty shot.
What a great play there by Velt, going with Kobe Bryant. And also on the roster, J.C. Butler, who is the son of Karan Butler, our own colleague. And he played alongside getting the book, and it's a 6-point lead here for UC Irvine.
Yeah, UC Irvine has settled into this game. They've played through the physicality of the home team.
And here's a takeaway and an easy deuce at the other end for Evan Leonard.
They can play defense hard in a half-court setting, and they can play through a hostile environment. Right now, this fits the style of the Anteaters. Let's see. Call their number again. I like that matchup with the freshmen.
And Rimo in the post.
For your offense.
Senior from Latvia goes to the left hand and is able to smooch it off the window. These two teams met. Brad Green pulled down 21 rebounds, a Bren Event Center record. And the pull up there, nicely done. John Edgar, well-oiled.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. They can play through a hostile environment. They don't deviate from what they want to do. They want to bump cutters. They want to crowd your space, and they're unflappable. They are solid as a rock. Nice move. Now you got to finish it off.
A little shake and bake there by Rimo, but Rutherford says, shake that. And tosses it out of bounds.
Good defensive position. Right here. Didn't go for the fake. Remember I said you got to pay it off now. It's one thing to make that.
Time these two teams met back on January 11th. Rimo had just 1 point, was 0 for 1 from the field. 3 seconds on the shot clock. The turnaround by Drew Buggs.
Good spacing, unhurried.
Murphy too strong with it. Rebound Buggs. And both teams looking to push. Buggs all the way to the hoop. And we're going to get a whistle.
Have to beat them because they don't beat themselves. And so
the fact that he leads the conference in assists per game. And also
make your move and go up strong.
Rimo slips and falls, but a whistle will go against Colin Velt. Just 1 point, 4 rebounds the first time these two teams met. Hits that app.
I gotta check that out. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, you haven't jumped on the XFL bandwagon yet, have you? Avea for 3.
Shot.
Good shovel pass there from Rimo for the flush.
The thing of beauty with the second effort right there. Rimo passing it up. Carper, the big guy off the vertical. All right. I'm seeing that. Saint Shades of Zion. When he's
Irvine has missed its last 7 from the field.
You've got scoring in 5 positions for Hawaii because they move the ball side to side so well.
Oh, Buggs was in the perfect spot to retain the possession. And here he is, deep post position. And Hawaii is in front after a 7-0 run.
Attitude, disposition, a will to compete. Coach Moran Ganat said that earlier. Do we want it? Do you have a desire? And that's all competition is. Not afraid to fail, not afraid to... So far, they're doing that.
First meeting in which UC Irvine won 74-60 back on January 11th. The Anteaters jumped out to an 11-0 advantage. So already Hawaii has to feel better about the start here in this round 2. And now a whistle against Irvine under the glass. We're seeing an awful lot of % free throw shooter. Goes long with it.
Now watch Webster. He can dial up his offense. He's a confident young man. Can play combination point guard, shooting guard.
Rimo turns the corner, and it's going to be a goaltend. It hit glass first before Austin Johnson came in to pin it. Enjoying a 13-2 run over the last 6:51. Meanwhile, UC Irvine hasn't scored in over 5.5 minutes. I mean, this is a Sahara-like drought here being experienced by the Anteaters.
Well, that's why they have Rutherford, who can score on a jump hook. And they have
who can clean up a potential miss on the jump hook. And first free throw is good.
It's a 14 seconds left. It's a 1-possession game. and finish what they started, because Irvine's only down by 1, and they haven't got everything clicking consistently yet.
Yeah, think about that. A drought that lasted almost 6 months. Samoan descent. And his parents are from Samoa because of the back injury. And you know Iran Ganat and company very happy to welcome him back to the lineup.
And he scores within the flow of the game.
Well, the scoreless drought is done, but Irvine hasn't hit a field goal in over 6 minutes. And right on cue, Yasu Worku.
Now he has hit, every time he's hit, it's been a timely basket.
He's got 9 points on 4 of 5 shooting and looks awfully confident.
Stansbury's been quiet, but he's allowed the game to come to him. Got to look for a shot. I don't like where Carper does not look to attack for a jump hook.
Some spacing issues there for Hawaii as well. Avea misses. Carper the follow. No. Tapped around. Long rebound collected by Artest. And the Anteaters off and running. Leonard the drive. And lay-in. And UC Irvine is able to fight through.
Consistency. Veteran leadership. They don't blink in the eye of chaos. They welcome the challenge. And that's how they have this lead. But Hawaii's looking to attack.
Nice finish there by Justin Webster.
Kind of a player, because he can score from 3 levels: the three-point line, the drive, and the mid-range game. Look at the patience of the gold jerseys. They're just solid as a rock.
Solid as that championship squad that believes in its championship pedigree.
Absolutely, their focus, a man's greatest ability is his dependability, and they've been dependable. They want to play inside out. Look where this first touch is coming.
And we're going to have an early whistle. It's going to be Zigmar's Rimo.
It's to play 5 feet and in. They were able to do that with miss.
By Coach Turner as a tone setter. In fact, he says he might be the best.
4 shots from both teams where there's been hesitation. Now, you may have to double team this. Rutherford got away with a shoulder.
Oh, but he's stripped down low by Rimo.
Rimo's just as tough. He won't back down. This is his kind of game. Undersized power forward, but he's going to give you everything he has.
Avea launches. Another rebound for Rutherford. He's got 4 boards to go with 4 points, and the setup. I was shooting from way further back.
I won 1 and lost 6, but I had the most fun.
Here is Stansbury trying to respond. Long rebound chased down. Here's Leonard. And all the way to the 10 goes Evan Leonard, seemingly everywhere. Worku.
11 points. Stansbury 1 for 7 with 2 points. The difference with the 2 shooting guards are telling, and this is a 10-point differential.
Bugs hits for Hawaii. That is their first bucket of this second half. Seemingly come out of the locker room here for the second half.
That's true, and you can't be too few and far in between, because right now the Anteaters are dialed in to try to play 10 feet in.
That was also the Rainbow Warriors' first made 3. Bugs from in close.
Now they're so into it. They want to get this for Bob Nash night. The win to call your own number and win to dish it to a teammate.
Going to ISO Green here
big
against
body,
Carper.
big body.
And Green wins the battle. Rutherford almost daring to shoot, and he makes the Hawaii defense pay. Good the first time these 2 teams met as well. Had 13 points and 21 rebounds, earning out of the horse game.
You're being polite. You were on fire.
Oh, look at that finish. Yasu.
The Rainbows have jogged it up because the pace is so hard. You've got 3 white jerseys waiting to substitute. Nice backdoor.
Bugs to Stansbury. Hawaii.
They're competing, taking on the challenge. Now they've got to play through the tired. May have to double team with Worku when he gets in the scoring position.
Under 10 to shoot on this possession. Velp. Artest, the off-balance J, it's good.
Time coming off the bench, hitting clutch baskets. No one forcing their offense. Nice drive.
A cut by Stansbury, there it is again. This time he'll go to the free throw line. So Stansbury at the line, an 89% free throw shooter.
Got to capitalize on these free throws. There's been so much that when that didn't look so travel-y. Good spacing. You can see a good possession coming if you can maintain this. I love the spacing in this possession.
How about the hesitation by Bugs? He finishes with the finger roll.
Canoa Leahy before it happens. Why? Because it starts with the spacing, using both sides of the floor, and then they paid it off with a layup.
11 points for Drew Bugs. A lot of contact, no whistle. Hawaii with the takeaway.
Bugs is having a fantastic game, leading his team. A good point guard gets others involved, makes them better.
And now we'll launch a three. Just grazes the rim, but Justin Hemsley in the right place. And an offensive foul is called against Samuta Avea.
I thought that was more.
Jersey retired in the history of Rainbow Warrior basketball.
Congratulations, and great posture. You see Big Bob, nice posture too.
Step back by Evan Leonard, that was nice.
Skid, Worku. These guys are so solid. We've got to repeat our best stuff. They're solid. They're consistent.
You start to run out of superlatives. Nice response, though, by the freshman Justin Webster. He's a first-year guy.
He's got that alpha dog about him. He's a freshman. They respect him, and he's coming out showing himself well.
This guy's been doing it his whole career, though. Leonard, too much obstruction there. And now a whistle against Hawaii coming. Shoot free throws.
You know, when I was a rookie, I didn't talk to him. They're still within 2 possessions if you shoot 3-pointers.
He missed both of them. But look at the hustle play by Artest to retain the possession.
Watch again the ball movement, the patience. Green's got to go. Watch that jump hook. Got to run at him.
And he will be called for the offensive foul. It looked like it could have been a traveling ball.
That was a missed call. I didn't see anything right there.
And that's a big one, too.
I did not see anything.
The three is good by Eddie Stansbury. Foul number 3. Eddie Stansbury drills the 3, and the differential is 3.
And he and Leonard are talking back. They've got a conversation. Welcome to the second half, Stansbury. 1 versus 2. That's a push-off.
Leonard sails it long. Hawaii with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie with a 3.
You've got scoring in the wing position. Bugs is having a great game. Webster can score, and Stansbury hit the shot and was talking to Leonard.
Look at that, Drew Bugs with the turnaround. He has
you can ask for when you have heavyweights in conference. Stansbury, the leading scorer, letting the offense come, saying, bang, yeah, you've been scoring on me, I got you. And then watch this. Bugs inside the lane has been creating havoc. The point guard, the upperclassman. That's what you're asking for. Give it everything you have. It's a clean, hard-playing game.
Belt back in there here for the Anteaters. The turnaround, that was pretty.
I like what I saw on that one because he on that possession.
That ends a scoreless drought of 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Nice patience using both sides of the floor.
5 seconds to shoot. Bugs just creeps in. They're unable to finish in the paint.
Well, Worku got away with holding his jersey like a wide receiver. Next pass.
Extra pass. And a 3-ball by Evan Leonard he has gone beastly here in the second half.
It looks like UC Irvine embraces the challenge. They're not backing down from taking on the challenge.
Hemsley responds.
I didn't know to the winds. Move the furniture back. The kids are playing. Straight up.
Tavel goes to the left hand. He is so.
I'm changing. I'm gonna speak French to you. You ready for that?
Irvine has won the last 5 meetings, including the last 3 on this floor. And
a righty going in his strong hand, and this is the second time. He got the defense on the okie doke, beating him to the spot, feeling good. He's saying, you know what, it's a great day to have a great day, but I'd keep his best shot. It's all about the rainbows.
Wow. Green capping Carper.
A below the rim jump ball with 2 Titans there.
Belt the floater. We talked about that offensive versatility. Seems to do his best work when they need it the most.
Absolutely. He just lets the game come to him. Now we saw him on a jump hook. We saw him with the left-hand shot. He's so comfortable. He's allowing the coaching staff to play him what would really be sparing.
With a foot injury, underwent surgery in the offseason. But he's a little bit more of a skilled offensive player who can shoot the three.
Yeah, more pick and pop.
That one rattles out the rebound, Stansberry. He had a 12-point advantage at one stage in points in the paint. That has closed now to a half dozen. And here's a takeaway. Worku. Stripped by Bugs. What a play!
You are seeing champions go at it. Bugs making a great play on Worku. Worku with the steal. Now they've got to get a high percentage shot or get to the free throw line.
Boy, you're having trouble just getting into its offensive scheme here. Under 10 on this possession. Tough shot by Bugs. And look at Worku amongst the trees prying it loose. Now Leonard, the Euro step. And Evan Leonard showing all.
Well off of each other. Rutherford, physical. Green, physical.
Backdoor cut, Holland. Nice find there by Raimo.
Breathing hard. You see both guys, both teams breathing hard. Holland, nice job. Now, this is one-on-one coverage. He should be able to challenge that.
And Green wins it again. Asserting him.
Where he was 360 pounds.
But there and about. He arrived on campus about 350. Look at Worku, the anticipation and the finish. Yasu Worku has 17.
Oh, sure. Now, like you said, it's 3:15, so Bugs has been able to get deep penetration. Let's see if they can get that going again. I like the power dribble. Nice, nice. Wow.
Title 4 of the last 6 years, and you know that they're thinking about making back-to-back trips to the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history. And an overplay by Holland draws the whistle.
Holland has done it.
The Anteaters in this series, and it would also be the 4th straight.
That name back in the day?
Yeah,
Alex English. Unorthodox score. Good ball movement by the Rainbows. Let's see if that ends up with a high percentage shot or a driving lane. Right there.
And Bugs draws the contact. He pays the toll. That is 4 fouls now on Green.
And that'll be a tough game. Now, we talked about the EQ, the loss to Long Beach State. They've come out, but it's really all about UC Irvine
here in the second half.
But the bench points, 13, 46% from the free throw line. Can get a touch. Raimo has been quiet.
Bugs for 3. Going a pulse.
Oh, absolutely. Their character guys. This young guy has been hard to guard. Worku.
Yeah, Worku has been working it here tonight. 2 minutes to go. He's got 17. And there's Bugs near steal. But I think they're going to get him on the reach-in foul. Leonard at the line, misses the front end. A chance to trim it down to single digits.
Under 2 minutes, but you've got to go quickly. Can't hesitate.
Also, no timeouts left for Hawaii. Bugs needs it. Can't get it. Raimo, the offensive board. Sets up Webster for 3. Got it!
By the Rainbow Warriors. They're fighting. They're taking on a challenge. There's a can-do spirit. They're not quitting. Nice job by the Anteaters. Not taking a bad shot. Now trying to run some clock.
Worku, little curly kneel action, maintains the dribble. Now he'll shoot the 3. And a rebound, Raimo. Lead pass. It's Holland. 5-point game. And a pride.
Good steal.
A takeaway for Raimo.
Don't have to take a bad shot. You can take your time on this one. Crowd will go nuts if they can get a score here. Gotta go now.
Bugs turns the corner. Leaves it for Raimo. The layup is good. What you run Haulin to trim the deficit down to 3.
What did we see right here? Rimo with the 3. Now they're taking his time. Webster, that was a lot of poise by a freshman in the money. And then setting it on fire. Bugs, how can Haulin be a 7-footer and go disappearing? How did Earners looking to get a timeout? He's letting them play through. There's no time.
Oh, and a foul called against Rimo along the baseline. 4 consecutive last season.
That's why you want him on the line.
Effortless.
Oh, let's go. Got to get on your horse and go.
Haulin gets cut off. Now it's Webster.
Nice drive.
Can't finish. Rebound, Worku. And a reach-in foul. A team leader in that category. But he sees
kind of a team.
And he knocks them coolly both down. And then coming up with the steal, it's Leonard to Worku. And he's going to dribble it out. Hawaii has to foul, or they wave the white flag. And it appears as though that is what they will do. UC Irvine makes it 6 straight wins in this series. And they continue to build on their first place standing in the Big West Conference. A 7-point victory here at the Stan Sheriff Center. The Anteaters improving to 17-10 overall, 9-2 atop the Big West. Hawaii falls to 14-10, 5-5.